Yes.
Nothing on YouTube right now.
Nice. All right. We are live at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we get started?
Welcome back to Class and Grass Podcast, Season 3, Episode 3, live.
Yeah, it's a live episode.
Live episode.
It's taken a little bit for us to get started.
A little time.
A certain amount of time. We told everyone on the Instagram that we'd be on at 5, and it's now like 6.
Mm-hmm.
So if you block time off to watch, I sincerely apologize. We had some technical difficulties going on in the studio with, we literally had to stop like our old computer, like it just fried when we tried to live stream. It's a very old computer. It's not really suited for the newer times of live broadcasting. So we had to get out a newer computer and like.
It's also why last week
we
recorded an episode and then the audio did not work. So apologies for that.
It was like super jumpy.
Yeah.
Lots of weird stuff going on. I think that computer is just done. It's a done deal. It's not really happening anymore. But we got everything figured out. And now we're here. Producer Sutton is happy to be with us, as well as my co-host Mac here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're ready to go. I'm going to get the YouTube live up, and I'm just going to keep it open in case like a chat comes through.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Do you want to put anything on the Instagram right now? Saying
I did.
Oh, you said we're live now. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. So if anyone wants to pop in, we can chat with them. Otherwise, we'll just treat it like a normal podcast. It just gives more opportunities to other people.
Yes.
To be able to interact with us while recording. If you per se were listening last week on demand or somewhere and you were like, oh, I'd love to ask them this question. Well then.
Or say like we're just wrong in our opinions.
Yeah, well, you can honestly, if you chat with us in the live stream, we will like respond and give you guys feedback and stuff. That will be first priority over our plan. Obviously, we'll still go through our plan. So the episodes might be a little bit longer, but I don't think that hurts anyone at all. But just starting it out, we're keeping season 3 right. We're gonna start it out first off with the season 3 merch.
Yeah.
Go get that if you don't have it already. It's pretty sweet. I'll do a little back view if you want to see it there. So go get that if you want to. Me and producer Sutton designed it. Other than that, we need to start it out with a bang and start with the Hassani of the week. And I think the Hassani of the week is so deserving of the Hassani of the week this week that it's like the biggest Hassani of the week we've had. Cristiano Ronaldo on his debut at Manchester United.
Second debut.
Well,
technically.
True. On his reunited
with United.
Yeah, he's reunited with United. And on that reuniting day,
yes,
he bagged 2 goals. And it was wonderful to watch. I actually thought
you watched the game.
Oh, 100%. Did you?
I did not. Good.
That is disappointing.
I had to watch Southampton.
I had the Man United game up, and then I had the Brighton game on a smaller screen.
There you go.
And the Brighton game as well. Did you see it?
I did.
I told my dad in like the 70th minute, I was like, all right, so it's 0-0. It's been a boring game. I haven't really been watching. But to be honest, with Welbeck, Trossard, and Mape, we're probably just going to smash and grab and win this. Yeah. And we did just that.
Starting off strong this season.
Dude, we are top 4 Champions League. I mean, I've never seen so many Brighton fan accounts saying, possibly, are we going to be playing in the Champions League next year? I mean, it looks likely.
Yes.
As it stands, that's what I say, as it stands. Is it AIS? As it stands. You know that abbreviation?
Yeah.
Yeah. As it stands. We will be playing the Champions League next year. That being said, I don't think that it will continue.
Yeah.
Mrs. Brown, thank you so much for joining. She said great design.
Great design.
We try.
Yes.
We try to make it great. And hopefully it is working out well. Apologies for the lateness to starting the podcast. Oh, and then Mr. Brown said, "Keep dreaming, Leo." I'm not sure that they're dreams, because when I go look at the Premier League table right now, and I open the Premier League app, it says Champions League right next to Brighton.
Are they still top 4? I thought they dropped.
This is true. It might not be. Let's make sure that I'm
still
accurate.
living in the past, probably.
Yeah, this was yesterday. Yeah, now that Chelsea's up there, we're probably not. Oh, we're 5th. So
fifth.
we're a Europa League team, though. I mean, being tied with City is not poor.
No.
I mean, that's something that I think we're all okay with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where's Southampton sitting?
We're down there somewhere, I think.
14th, 3 points, 4 games. Not what you'd want necessarily.
Undefeated in 4 games, though.
How does that work?
League Cup match we won.
I was going to say,
three straight draws.
So you lost your first game.
Yeah, and then we've gotten 3 straight draws.
In the Prem.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Great stuff from the boys.
The defense is very strong.
The defense is doing well. But yeah.
Ronaldo.
We have to get back to the Hassani of the week.
Yes.
Great debut. You saw the goals.
Yes.
First one was a bit of a... He's in the right position at the right time.
That's what he does.
Is it a majestic goal? No, not really.
Second one,
the first touch was incredible.
And then to put it straight through the keeper's legs.
Now, do you think he tried to do that?
Yeah.
You do?
He's good enough.
I'm not sure.
Really?
I'm not sure.
Right.
I mean, there's a chance. I don't want to be ripping on Cristiano too much, but yeah. What is next on the agenda for us?
I guess the week before we did record, we did a little bit about the international break, as well as mostly focusing on the U.S. MNT and their World Cup qualification. They ended up with 5 points from 3 games, 2 draws and a win. Underwhelming, I'd say, even though we went undefeated. A lot of people, it was very intense especially that last game against Honduras.
Well, the last game, my night I watched until Honduras scored, and then I went to bed. Because I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
We're not going to qualify for the World Cup, even though, technically you could still qualify, even if you, only brought home 2 points from the first window. But it was not looking good.
We were, second to last or something in the table for World Cup.
Dude, it was not good. And, when you're playing against Honduras and El Salvador, I expect more.
Yes.
Personally, I expect more. I know Landon did say in some interviews that maybe he was like, well, when you're playing away in South America, blah, blah, blah. But we also didn't beat Canada at home. Yeah,
exactly. So that middle game, we were up, and then pretty much, wasn't it right away, we conceded again, make it 1-1. So we tied that game after being up. And in that point, as you said, we tied El Salvador, which people were already torn on, and then we gave up a lead against Canada, and then drew to them, who were doing better than us at that time. And then going into that Honduras game, going down 1-0 away, first half. But then they come out in the second half, and it's totally different team.
I mean, I watched the goals. I didn't watch the whole second half, but I watched the goals. Great stuff.
Led by...
Ricardo Pepi did great, but Anthony Robinson was a game changer.
He did very well.
Game changer.
Not only did he score the tying goal very early on in the second half, but he just kind of changed that wing back position, as we really didn't... Well, we weren't doing much anyway in the first half, but he brought that energy, as I'm sure someone in the chat will like from the Fulham fans. But I'd say Pepe played the whole game, and he really also was one of the only ones, especially in the first half, to kind of show that effort. I'd say, I know we were talking about also, who was it? Tyler Adams did okay. He was playing at right back. Greg had a bit of a weird shaky lineup.
It reminded me of a Pep Champions League type of lineup, where he's thinking, maybe if I put Tyler Adams at right back, we'll be able to lock down the right side. But then you kind of forget that Tyler Adams is your best CDM.
Yeah.
Maybe you need him in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't always know what Greg thinks. As long as he's wearing the nice Nike shoes before the game
exactly
starts, I'm okay with it. But we jokes aside, we need to do better next window.
So yes, next window is Jamaica, Panama, and Costa Rica.
All right, so
those are harder, I'd say, than
El Salvador.
Yes. Like all three of those.
Costa Rica, I'd want to. Well, which ones are at home and away?
I can check that.
If Costa Rica is away, I'd want a point from it.
Mm-hmm.
The other two I'd want 3 points from, no question.
Let's see here. That is Jamaica at home at the Q2 Stadium. That's Austin Stadium, right? And then Panama away and Costa Rica at home. So 2 at home, 1 away, because we had 2 away and 1 at home this window. So I'd say 2 wins.
Yeah, I'd say
at least.
I'd say 2 wins and a draw. I'd be happy with 7 points out of that window.
I don't. Well, I hope, and I also don't see us losing. I could see us drawing again, having those kind of 0-0 or 1-1 draws.
But if Pepe continues form, did you see his header he had today?
He did. He scored again, and as an 18-year-old, he might, kind of like Pulisic did, I feel like, just come into the team and then just never leave, maybe.
Yeah.
Sargent did not play well this window.
No, not at all.
Really, our attacking options, especially in the striker position, was not great for that window. So I hope to see him starting the next run of games as well.
Yes. Going back to the chat, Paul, shout out to you.